Hi, welcome to Stop Your Sessions Failing Part 3. In this session we're going to look at the importance of knowing your players. When it comes to knowing your players, there's an obvious expectation. For starters, you know the name. It may sound obvious, but obviously as you get new players, things like that, they want to feel welcome straight away. So try and learn something about them straight away that you can link to or relate to introduce them to the new group. Then there's other information on top of this. So from this, it's, are they right or left footed? What are their strengths and weaknesses? Maybe they always make the same mistake. You need to know these, so that actually when you coach them, you can work on them as an individual that is part of your team. I work with a lot of players now, and some of them are late teenagers going into the 20s, and they still have that safe foot, that safe side they want the ball on. They never want to experiment and use the other foot, and that's because some point during their junior career, no one's picked up on the fact that that's a weakness of theirs and tried to address it. They've let them do it and think it's been fine to go along with. Another thing that's really important, that's often overlooked, is the social and emotional aspect. So sometimes these players could be shy, they could get embarrassed really easily, or they could be really confident. Okay. Either way, as a coach, you've got to manage that situation. You don't want to put them into a situation where something you say or something someone else says embarrasses them and make them feel belittled in front of the group. At the same time, if somebody is really confident, there's nothing wrong with being confident, but it's been channeled in the right way, and you want to make sure that as a team, that person doesn't stand out for the wrong reasons. The final part of this is something that I call RIP and PIP. Okay, it stands for reprimand in private, praise in public. Now the term reprimand sounds quite strong, but ultimately we're not after there. I'm not saying you've got to have a go at your players, but ultimately if you want to speak to them about something or correct something, you want to make sure you're done it in the right way. The last thing you want to do is make that player feel this big, go home, never want to come back. So even if they have done something wrong, they haven't listened very well, they've messed about during training, you want to maybe have a quiet word in their ear and let them know that that's not acceptable, and in future you expect better than that. If you want to address it as a group, that's absolutely fine, but it may be that you, rather than say the player's name or refer to that certain person, you do it as a collective thing, as a team. Maybe the group's not meeting your standards on something. The alternative to that is praise in public. If you see some of your players doing something well, could be during a game, during a drill, whatever it is, make sure that everyone else knows that is what you expect. And when you do, and they see that you've heaped the praise on them, they'll all want to do it. It becomes infectious and they all want to catch your eye and make sure that they're the one getting that praise. So reprimand in private, praise in public. That's RIP and PIP. Use it in your sessions. I'm sure it'll make a big difference.